Dadpreneur TV episode number 43. We keep it raw and real here. Kids are home again. They are sick. Second day in a row. Ava's got an ear infection. Ashton's got like a cold. We just couldn't take them to daycare today, being sick and getting other kids sick. So back here again. Wanted to hit this at 11 o'clock, a couple minutes after 11. If you noticed, if you watched yesterday's episode, you did, right? What? Really? Okay, anyways, same clothes. I haven't even showered yet. Been busy with the kids. Ava and I were playing outside. Ashton's sleeping. Ava's taking a quick bath right now, so I'm going to record this quick episode before I hit the shower. A little TMI, but hey, we keep it honest here at Dadpreneur TV. Anyways, taking my own advice, I've been wanting to launch some Facebook ads to generate some leads and drive some traffic to some blog posts. I was driving some traffic to some blog posts over the last couple weeks, and I was paying a very high cost per click. Or I should say not very high, higher than I would like to. I try to keep it around 50 cents or under. I was paying in the 80-cent range, so it wasn't working for me. So I kind of turned the ads off, and I was struggling, for images. Images like 80% of Facebook ads, and I couldn't figure out, I was trying to find the perfect image because that really helps lower the cost per click. So I was scrambling my brain, I was reaching out to designers, trying to get some designs done, and then I just kind of Googled like Facebook ad examples, and I found Ad Espresso. It's like a Facebook ad software. I've tried it in the past. I'm not a big fan of it. However, they have this library, I guess you could call it. I think it has like 18 or 20,000 examples of Facebook ads. Any niche, you can sort it by niche, you can sort it by ad type, you can sort it by if it's lead generation, blog posts, what type of ad, anything. There's these drop-down menus. It is just a wealth of it sparked some creativity. So I went and started looking at some lead generation ads in the marketing industry, and saw some kind of competitors, not really, actually, maybe, but marketing companies doing lead generation campaigns. Kind of looked at their images, looked at their copy, some of the big ones, some of the small ones, some guys I know, just kind of personal guys, some bigger software companies and that, and kind of just looked at what they were doing and kind of sparked some ideas of some of the images that they were using and some of the copy in that. And so again, I did a Dadpreneur episode, I think a week or so ago, and I talked about modeling what the big boys are doing, not reinventing the wheel. And so again, the title of this Dadpreneur is taking my own advice. So sometimes I even forget, instead of reinventing the wheel, and I was going to get all these graphics done, I was on Fiverr looking for people to design all these different graphics, and I was going to pay money to get these graphics, wait a couple more days, and then I started looking at these ads, like I said, on Ad Espresso, and I could see how they were doing. And obviously, if it's a bigger software company, they've probably spent quite a bit of money on ads and testing and things like that. So again, I can model what they're doing, kind of model the copy that they're using and things like that. And a lot of it they were using was very short copy. I used long copy, so I kind of changed my things up. So again, I'm taking my own advice, modeling what the big boys are doing, boys and girls I should say, and just kind of copying or modeling what they're doing, and not scrambling on my brain. Like I said, the last week and a half, I've delayed doing Facebook ads because I'm trying to find these perfect Facebook ad images, and there's no such thing as perfect. So I went to Ad Espresso. So what I'm telling you is go to Ad Espresso. That is one with a library. There's probably other ones, but like I said, I think it's 18 or 20,000 images, and I'll post the link here that you can go to. You have to give them your name and email, but it's well worth it. It can spark a ton of ideas. So again, I'm taking my own advice. Don't reinvent the wheel. Model the big boys, Google things. That's how I did it. I just Googled, I wanted to look some Facebook ad images, examples, and I went under the images tag and started looking, and I linked to Ad Espresso. So that's kind of how I did it, and I kind of kicked myself going, oh, why didn't I think of this? I've used Ad Espresso. I know it's a huge Facebook marketing software, Facebook advertising software. Why didn't I think of that in the first place? I just simply forgot. So that's a great tool to use, a great website to use to model your Facebook ads, and then you're not in that indecisive stage where you're trying to scramble around trying to find the perfect ad. So that's my advice to you today. I got to get in the shower, TMI, I know, but if you want to join, I do a Dadpreneur Daily where I send out a daily email giving you tips and tricks and strategies, links to, sometimes I link to these videos, sometimes it's this video in kind of a Word format because some people don't like video, they like text, vice versa. So I send out a daily email. There will be a link somewhere around here. Click on that and sign up for Dadpreneur Daily. Thank you.